Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So, as y'all know, I'm a big bow hunter. So I have kind of the selection of broadheads. I have these F2s or something like that, F4s, by Carbon Express that are like a 4-blade expandable. But whenever the blades kind of expand, there's two on each side that just come out like this at the same time. So it just cuts like a biplane shape. If you know anything about airplanes, they have the one under the other, one over the other wing system. That's how these broadheads open. So it cuts a slot. That way there's nothing stopping the blood from pouring out. I actually have some sitting over there. I have not used them yet, so I will be doing a review on those once I try. But as I've stated in a lot of other previous videos, I am like a super minimalist hunter. And I like, not really. I mean, my bow that I shoot is a PSE Drive NXT. So it's not a flagship, but it's not the bottom of the barrel either, and it's not a long bow. I'm not that kind of minimalist. I'm just like, wherever I want to have a quality bow, that way it does a job on the deer. But I also, if I can cut corners somewhere and save some money, I will. So instead of putting a QAD drop away arrow rest on the bow, um, I got a caterpillar crawling on me. Let me fix y'all real quick. Um, I got, instead of getting a QAD drop away arrow rest, I have an Apex one. It's very similar in the way that it operates, but not quite the same. There's a few, obviously, I mean, I'd rather a QAD. A little bit easier to operate, to make the fork that holds the arrow drop away. You have to press this little thing in instead of just like flicking this little switch like the QAD has on the side of it. Oops, did it again. So, that saved me a bunch of money shooting that, though it works just as well as a QAD otherwise. It's great. It's a great rest. I really like it. And I've used it on 3 different bows now, and it's killed 3 or 4 deer. So I'm definitely happy with it. It does a good job. One second, I'm actually going to pause this video and go grab the rack for that deer, and then I'm going to show you what this video is actually about. It is my review on Allen Broadhead. It is a 3-blade broadhead. Show you right here real quick. That's it. I'm really impressed with the broadhead. I'm going to say that now, and I'm going to tell you why. Stick around. I'm going to go ahead and pause this. I'll be all right. So I'm back. So the camera might be in a little bit different spot, but it is what it is. So these Allen broadheads, you get a pack of 3 for right under $10. After taxes, it might be like a little over $10. But I shot that deer with this broadhead, okay? Go ahead and show you all this here. Looks brand new, except for the gore all over it, from deer blood and meat and whatever else. And what's even more impressive is I was really, not really, I wouldn't say desperate, but I don't have a lot of time with the military processing and stuff. I wanted to get this over with. So I took a 20-ish yard shot, purposely shot the deer in the neck. That way I wouldn't have to chase it far. The deer did fall down and ended up going about 40 yards or so and crashing. And I obviously recovered the deer. I was super happy with the deer. It's a 2.5-year-old 8-point. I got it sitting right here. That's what I just left to go get. But I'm telling y'all, like, to pay basically $10 to get 3 broadheads versus what you'd pay for the name brand stuff, I am super impressed with this. There isn't any dents and dings in the blade. There's no distortion of the broadhead itself. Like, I'm unscrewing. Well, my arrow is a little messed up. Obviously the arrow broke, but it did a great job. It really did. The insert's even starting to come out the arrow. These are the Easton 6.5s. Man, so if y'all are wanting to be like, hey, do these arrow broadheads work? Most definitely. I think they're 1 inch and an eighth cutting diameter, or 1 inch and a quarter. If you look at them and you know what you're looking for, it'll say it on the package. I don't exactly remember, but they did a good job. It seemed to have flew really straight. I don't have a broadhead target to test them out on, so I just tested it in the field. It shot straight, a little over 20 yards, maybe 26 yards. And like I said, I'm looking at them now. They're still sharp. Yeah, it did a great job. So I'm gonna show y'all here. I mean, it ain't nothing special, you know. I'm happy with the deer. I skull capped it. I'm going to do this mount on it that's pretty like a classic mount. It's like with the leather in the middle and the antlers stick out of it, and this on like a little shield looking piece of wood that's finished and stuff. I have deer leather that I'm going to be using right here. I got two colors right now. I just have black and the brown that you can see there. So I'm going to be doing those, and I already got a piece of wood with some traced the plaque part where this is going to go on. But hey, y'all, I'm super excited about this. I got some big hands. Probably makes this thing look littler than what it is. But this is a good 2.5-year-old deer. I got a few of these that I'm going to be mounting. So let's see, I got 4 now. Got a really small one over there that I thought was a lot bigger, but it's okay. And then I got a 2.5-year-old and a 4.5-year-old over here that I'm going to be mounting also. I showed them in another video, but this is a 4.5-year-old buck that I shot a while back. And then, this one compared to my 2.5-year-old, I mean, there is some difference there. This might not be 4.5, it might just be 4, but I'm pretty sure it is a 4-year-old deer. It does have a lot of mass. This is a bit of a bigger, this is a 2.5-year-old also. I thought it was older, so I shot it. This one I knew was probably 2.5, but I knew that I needed to get done with my archery season so I could get a lot of other stuff done that I'm doing with the Navy and such. Actually, here we go. This is an Easton 6.5. This one I killed a deer with last year. And I also actually shot it with one of those broadheads, It still has blood and stuff on it. It is an Easton 6.5. I much prefer Easton Bloodlines or Easton Aftermath over these. I've never really shot any of the more super expensive ones. I killed a few deer with black, I think they're Black Eagle zombie slayers. So pretty much everything I've hunted with has been a lot of Easton Aftermath, Easton Bloodlines, Black Eagle zombie slayers, and these Easton 6.5s. These are okay. I find that since they're a bigger diameter, obviously they're going to be a little bit slower because there's more air surface. But it did a good job. I mean, they fly good. I have this one plus 4 others left, so that fills my quiver. I'll probably use them for the rest of the year, and then coming this next season, I'll buy something different, and I'll let y'all know what that's going to be. But yes, I mean, if I could say anything about these broadheads, I mean, you can replace the blades. I think. I mean, they're just sturdy. Even though this isn't like a sharpened point, like where it's like, it's just basically looks like somebody turned it on a grinding wheel. And it's just a sphere. It's just like a cone. It doesn't have any, sharpened edges or anything. It just has a really sharp point and like a cone shape. Let's see if we can get this on there where y'all can see that. Just like an ice cream cone, but it is sharp, noticeably sharp. It's even sharper than some actual what are they called? They are not Easton, my bad. They are Rage Hypodermic. This is sharper than the Rage as far as the point goes. The blades even feel a little bit sharper than those Rage Hypodermic blades. And man, there is really no going wrong with this. If you're okay with shooting a fixed broadhead, this is the way to go. That way I'm not spending a lot of money. I'm actually going to buy a couple of packs of those for backup broadheads because I am going to be doing some other broadhead reviews. And that's that. I was actually going to use a Schwacker this time, but I decided against it. I was just really afraid that it wouldn't deploy, like it wouldn't open up and stuff. So I just went ahead and stayed with this because it's fixed. It's already open, so it is what it is. anyways, I hope I answered some of y'all questions if y'all had questions about it. I mean, they are a really sturdy broadhead. There's nothing wiggly about them. Obviously, like I pulled this out of the deer's neck. This hit the bone. You know, this went through bone, and it looks amazing. I do not understand why the deer didn't just why it didn't just paralyze the deer, but I just didn't. I guess I didn't hit it square in the neck. I just hit it, went through the jugular vein, sprayed blood everywhere, and yeah, it dropped it, got right back up, ran. So and I said it went about 40 or 50 yards. Heck of a time dragging it out, but I'm super stoked. I mean, it's a deer. A lot of people don't get the chance to do this stuff, and here I get to do it every year. I kill bucks every year. There's only one year in the past like 10 years or so that I didn't kill anything, and that was just a really terrible year, and I just was really busy. But anyway, so thank y'all so much for stopping by. God bless every single one of you. If you have any questions or comments about this specific broadhead, just this broadhead, and or another one that you might think is even better of a bargain, that's even more quality than this here. This is really great. Like, I have nothing bad to say about this broadhead at all. I really like it. I'm gonna whip out this other one so y'all can see it. This one's not. This one got some mud and stuff on it, but it's a bit easier to see what's going on with it. This one went through the deer and then stuck in the mud on the other side. Like, they're that sharp. I shot that deer at about maybe this deer at 17 yards or so, maybe 18 yards. It blew right through it and stuck in the ground. So yeah, there's that. They're just great, you know. They are the same thing. They do kill deer. This one I killed last season. This wasn't this season deer. Completely forgot about it. I actually just went to show y'all the arrow to show y'all what I was shooting, and it happened to have that broadhead on it. And I completely forgot that's what I used last year. So thank y'all so much for stopping by. I really actually deeply apologize too if you have made it to this point. You're a trooper. Thank you so much. I apologize. I have the camera and everything that I thought that I needed to film hunt. But I didn't get the arm to connect to the tree. I don't even know why I didn't think of that. So that set me back for getting things filmed. I'm going to try to get some more stuff in here to review for y'all. But right now, money's an issue. You know, my dad likes to say that, and it is a true statement. Money is an issue. You know, a lot of stuff is getting super expensive, and we're trying to, you know, make things work out, you know. So God bless all y'all. Thank y'all for coming by, and I will see y'all next time. Like and subscribe.